working before. 3, 7. 1, 2. Joining from our previously recorded program, we are here at Kamitian Field. The Holliston Panthers are taking on the Millis Mohawks. With your host, John Drohan, and my number one producer, Mr. Eric Mercado. Yeah, that's you. We're up high. We're up top today, watching the Holliston Panthers take on the Millis Mohawks, and we are currently just underway, 4 minutes in. Holliston is looking good, but Millis has some strong players. I know a couple of these players on the team that we've seen before. So we'll get you right to the action. Bianco out to Budvinsky. Header by Luisi in the middle. Millis retains control. They play back. That's Jordan Ferrantino pushing the ball forward. Intercepted by Wolfgang. Wolfgang to Luisi. Luisi has a little bit of space. She's looking forward. She moves up. Nice ball through. Intercepted by the Millis back. Out to the right side. Luisi again. Off Luisi. It's a Millis throw. Millis strong throw. There is Mia Wolfgang. Mia Wolfgang, that is his sister. Yep. All right, turns over. Number 8, Sloan Cordon with the throw in for Holliston. Strong throw. She's looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald retains control. Millis intercept. Millis back. Millis moves the ball. That's Ferrantino moving up forward. Millis on the attack. Shot. And an easy save for Mary Kate Ward, who's in the goal again tonight. It is a little windy today. You are correct. Strong header to the midfield. There's Capabianco off her foot. She doesn't hit it clean. Luisi recovers to Cordon. Cordon on the right side and knocked out by Millis Fenner. Holliston regains control. Throwing it in at about the 40. There's Freely, off Freely. Millis sends it forward. And Millis forward. Inside, there's Capabianco to clear it. Hannah Wolfgang up the left side. Hannah Wolfgang with space. Hannah Wolfgang makes a move back to the inside. Into traffic and loses it. Cordon challenges. Ball up. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang from the back. In trouble. Wolfgang again. In the middle and out. And Holliston retains control. Are you going to wear these? Can I wear these?
You can if you want.
Yeah.
It makes it better.
It's a little easier to see what I hear, what I see. All right, back to the action. Back to the action. Free kick. Sydney Mercado, number 9, is going to take that. Arguably one of the strongest feet in the league. Launches it forward into the middle, off a Millis defender. Ball down. Millis with control. Millis plays back. Millis up, intercepted by Pudvinsky. Nice play in the middle. She looks forward. She's trying to find Freely. Freely can't break free. Back up. Millis sends it forward to the middle. That's Jordan Ferrantino. She looks up, and there's Louisi to intercept. Bricado doesn't get a hold, but there's her sister there to cover. Melissa Bricado clears to the outside. Melissa Bricado, of course, is one of the daughters on the team from our producer, Eric Bricado. Executive producer, I think he is. You're like the Steven Spielberg of this whole thing. Ball played in. Millis retains control. That's Jordan Ferrantino. And Addie Capibianco clears. Throw in Millis. Again, tight throw in. Putvinsky gets a foot on it. Still in. Millis launches forward. There's Wolfgang with a header. Millis still on the attack. Looking. She's doubled. It was Bricado and Louisi. Millis with the throw. And Holliston's in. Capibianco, she's there. She gets a leg on it. And it's still out. Millis retains control, still throwing. Millis throw in. They retain control. She's quadruple teamed. And loses it. Bricado with the throw. Bricado throws down the wing to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald almost able to get by, but runs into a Millis defender. Holliston retains control. Bricado again with the throw. Strong throw up, intercepted by Millis. Yep. Holliston going to do it again. It's like making first downs. Bricado throw in, down the sideline, still in. There's Louisi pursuing. Millis retains control. Millis up, number 14. Millis, not bad ball movement. They move forward, down the wing. Too strong and too far to the left. Holliston retains control. Here's Bricado with the throw. Throw in, throws into traffic. There's Louisi. Oh, and out. Millis launches it out to the left. Bricado again with the throw. We're going to count her throws in this half. She could set a new MIAA record. Bricado throw into everybody. There's Capibianco. She tries to make the header. Here comes Millis on the attack. Ball's forward. Nobody is going to outrun Wolfgang, number 4. Mia Wolfgang, probably one of the fastest kids in the league. Millis with the throw in. Millis back to the middle. Plays back. Pursued by Bricado. Ball in. Cordon. And offside's called. Kick by Ward. And she slips. Oh. Slips. Recovered by Bricado. Bricado sends it forward. That's not gonna stay in. That could have been ugly. All right, Millis with the throw. Strong throw into traffic. Bricado gets her head on it. There's Wolfgang. There's her sister, Hannah Wolfgang, in pursuit. Hannah Wolfgang regains control. She looks outside. She's taking the ball outside. She looks up for Putvinsky. Putvinsky, nice play in traffic. She sends the ball forward. There it is. There's the ball. Play back to the keeper. There's Freely. Freely gets a body on it, and Millis clears forward. Wolfgang again. Sydney Bricado gets a foot on. Nice play. Mia Wolfgang pushing forward. Just loses it. There's Freely. So Freely, Bricado, and Wolfgang doing a good job. Bricado stays on her feet. And Holliston retains control. Here's a go. Throw into Freely. Freely makes a move. She still has the ball coming down the right side. There she goes. Just too many touches. One too many. Millis throw. Millis throw, strung in right to Sydney Bricado. She sends it forward into the middle. Ball bounces. There's Putvinsky. She tries to get a head on it. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald retains control, looks outside. There's Freely. Freely on the right side. Just wide. Just wide, or in the corner, Holliston will take their first corner. Hi, everybody. There's some fans down there. Wave to the fans. Let me get out of this picture. No, that's right. I'll leave them on anyway. Here we go. Holliston free kick. It's Fitzgerald, or corner kick. Fitzgerald in, ball in. There's Putvinsky with a head on it. Wow. Putvinsky with the head. A great ball in. And there was Putvinsky out of nowhere. Great ball in by Fitzgerald. Holliston scores at the 13-minute mark. That was a great ball in. And there was Putvinsky. She's done that time and time again. Holliston is up 1-0. And there's Luisi. Luisi, strong midfielder. Loses it. Millis puts the ball forward. There's Capabianco. Nice step in. Sends the ball forward. There's Putvinsky. Putvinsky again. She retains control. Putvinsky. Oh, just gets a shot off. Nice save by the keeper. Looks like we have another corner. Putvinsky just didn't get enough on that. Almost had it. She may have gotten bumped a little bit, but it was a clean bump. Eric thinks it could have been a penalty call. I think a little early in the game for that. Putvinsky's strong. She could have sold it a little better, but there's the corner again. Fitzgerald in, ball's on the ground, comes out. Freely retains control, back to Fitzgerald. Tries to send it in again. And we're going to have a throw. Ball out on Millis, throw in. Holliston throw, Sloan Cordon making the throw. Cordon with the throw, ball in, and there's Luisi, gets a foot on it, gets it in, and nobody's there. Keeper retains control, Millis to clear. Ball up, there's Luisi, Millis with control. Millis sends the ball forward. Alyssa Mercado gets her head on the ball, sends it back, header back in by Millis. Sydney Mercado fights, she looks back, plays back to Wolfgang. Mia Wolfgang sends the ball forward and out on the right side, Millis. Ball in, there's Mercado. Mercado retains control. Mercado looks, still has it in the corner, and cleared by Wolfgang. Millis, that's Jordan Ferrantino. Double team, taken away by Luisi. Sends the ball forward, looking for Fitzgerald. Millis intercepts. There's Wolfgang, or Luisi. Luisi again. Oh, ball out. There's Mercado with the throw. Turned over. Millis retains control. Millis with the throw. Throw in, long. Hannah Wolfgang and Addie Capabianco. There's Jordan Ferrantino. Gets the ball up. Shot. Nope. Blocked. Stuffed again. Millis again. There's Megan Putvinsky. Megan Putvinsky on the counter. Megan looks forward. Looks. There she is. One too many touches intercepted by Millis. There's Luisi. Luisi on the ball. Millis moving forward. Millis up. Jordan Ferrantino with space. Looks in the middle. Capabianco pursuing. Shot in, wide. Ward to clear. Ball, long shot in the middle. Fitzgerald. There's Mercado, fight for it, shoulder to shoulder. Millis retains control. Millis on the attack. And there's a foul called on Holliston. Tripping, it's going to be a free kick to Millis. They have the wind. Direct kick. 22 is going to take the kick with the wind.
Hit her back.
There she goes. Ball in. Strong kick. It's up. Right at her. Ward recovers. Nothing. Here we go. Ward to midfield. There's Freely to Capabianco. Freely in pursuit. Millis. There's Freely who intercepts. Freely with one touch. There you go, Millis. Holliston retains control. Throw Mercado. We have some subs coming in the game. Ellie Burke, number 11. And Ava Bergolov, number 15, coming in for Addie Capabianco and Gwen Freely. Bergolov will be playing forward. Ellie Burke will be playing in the midfield. There's Alyssa Mercado, clears it to the left side. Millis throw. Why do I have these headphones? And we have a timeout. And Millis with the throw in, and we're back with the action. Cleared way outside. Almost to Millis, if that Millis were in that direction. And the ball, Millis throw. Pursue, and that's Ellie Burke. Sloan Cordon makes the play. Oh no, that was Sydney Mercado. No, what's Sydney Mercado doing out there? Luisi forward, looking for Bergolov. Luisi gets a foot on it. She gets it forward. Bergolov in pursuit. There's Sloan Cordon with the foul, and Millis free kick. Ball forward. Burke gets a head on it. Putvinsky clears forward, back to midfield. Millis sends the ball back forward. Putvinsky again. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking for Bergolov. Bergolov gets a foot on it. She gets a step. Millis defenders back to clear and clears it wide to the right. That's not gonna work.
Do you need the headphones? Does it help?
No. I'm good. Ball in. Bergolov keeps it. Ball goes out. Goal kick Millis. Two more players coming in. Wait a minute, that's number 2, Phoebe Drohan. She's going to play forward. And is that number 11, Katie? Oh no, that's there's Wolfgang. Clears. The other player coming in is number 11, Julia O'Neill. Wolfgang forward. Millis retains control. They play back. Ball forward. Here we go. There's O'Neill. Wolfgang in pursuit. Or sorry, Bergolov in pursuit. Mercado with the throw. So up front we have Bergolov, O'Neill, and Drohan. Mercado with the throw. Throws down the line. Bergolov, Mercado. Millis down the right side. Step up by Mercado. There's Wolfgang to clear it to the right, clear it to the left side. Millis throw in. Wolfgang challenge. Mercado. Mercado watches it go out. We'll have a goal kick. Nice play. Ward with the goal kick. Ball up the right side. Header by Millis. There's Wolfgang. Ball back in. Wolfgang again. Wolfgang again. Header. Mercado. Ball in front of the ball cleared up. There's Louisi. And Drohan in pursuit. Drohan and Bergoloff in. Hook a hand. Bergoloff in. There's Cordon. Cordon fights. Gets a foot on it. Double. There goes. Millis retains control. Step, ball up. Ball up. And cleared by Mercado. Back to Millis. Mercado again. Looks to the outside. Sees O'Neal. Millis throw. Throw in. There's Mercado. Mercado looks. Still shields. Retains control. Sends it up to O'Neal. O'Neal loses it. Over Alyssa Mercado's head. And a goal kick. We're halfway to the halfway. Here comes Ward with the goal kick. Sends it up. It's up the left side. Ball to Millis. Ellie Burke gets a foot on it. Here comes Millis. Millis sends the ball forward softly to the keeper. There's Ward. Ward takes her time. And out to midfield. Why don't we go? Header, Burke. Mercado. Back to the middle. Again. Mercado. She sends the ball forward. There's ball forward. Drohan, get there, get there, get there. Come on. Out to the Millis keeper. She sends it up to midfield. And Holliston retains control. Throw in. Again. Holliston do it again. Ball turned over by Holliston. Millis throw. Millis throw. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang, Mercado up in the middle. Ball in the middle. It's Gerald. There's Drohan. Here we go. Drohan again. Drohan running. Up the right side. Fights for it. There's Louisi. There's Burke. Burke looking for Bergoloff. Again. Louisi. Wolfgang. Louisi. Louisi goes in the middle. Louisi looks wide to Drohan. Drohan around the outside, sends the ball in. Softly to the keeper. Millis keeper. Send the ball forward. There it is. Ball in. There's Wolfgang in the middle. Header. Sorry, that was Louisi. And Hannah Wolfgang sends it forward right to her keeper. Millis keeper sends the ball forward to Mercado. Mercado sends it out. Some replacements coming in. Here comes Freely coming back into the game. Fitzgerald. And Pudvinsky back in the front line. Millis throw. Ball in. There's Pudvinsky. Gets her head on it again. Pudvinsky's header is the difference in this game right now. Millis fights. There's Wolfgang to Freely. Ball goes by her. Millis retains control. Millis looks, puts the ball forward. There's Corden, Luisi, and just out. Throw, Millis throw. Wolfgang. Ball way forward. And Ward gets control. She's going to send it out. Ward sends the ball up to the middle. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang up forward to Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky retains control. Pudvinsky again, still with the ball. Looks like that was a high kick that she was called for. Millis free. Ball up. Bounces. Burke steps in, sends it forward. Millis. Millis again. Millis again. There's Ferrantino. She sends the ball forward, looking for number 14 on the right side. Holliston retains control. Corden with the throw-in. Throw looking for Freely. Freely off her body. There's Luisi. Still in pursuit. Wolfgang lets it go out. And here we are for a Holliston kick. Ward with the goal kick. About 12 minutes left in the first half. Sends the ball forward, looking for Luisi. She's not there. Hannah Wolfgang retains control. Pops it up, looking for Pudvinsky on the outside. Pudvinsky can't get it, watches it go out. Luisi's going to take a break. Substitute coming in as Katie Cruz, number 5. Millis throw, ball forward. Mercado to Mercado. Mercado still has it. Sydney Mercado takes the ball up the left side. Pushing forward, looking for Freely. Freely gets the ball. And just cleared. Sydney Mercado with the throw. She's got Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky pops it up, looking for Freely. Again, Pudvinsky again. Pudvinsky in the corner. Wow. Almost retains control and gets it to Freely, but Millis throw. Millis throw right to Megan Pudvinsky, and there is Fitzgerald. She pops it up. Burke. Mercado gets a body on it, but too much. Millis throw. Ball headed up and out of bounds. Sydney Mercado. Holliston throw. Throw in, looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to do it again. Mercado with the throw, looking for Pudvinsky, and we'll do it once again. Mercado throw in, looking for Pudvinsky. It makes for less than interesting soccer, but it's part of the game. Mercado with the throw. Fitzgerald. Burke with a header. Burke with her foot on it, and Millis. Millis coming back the other way, sends the ball way forward. Wolfgang with a header. 2 headers to Burke. Nice play. To Millis. Millis at midfield, sends the ball forward. Here comes Ward out of the goal. She's going to handle that easily. Ward to the middle. Has Freely. Freely gets a foot on it. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang sends the ball forward. Fitzgerald onside. Fitzgerald onside. One shot at the goal. Pops it over the keeper's head. And Fitzgerald scores again.
Wow.
Fitzgerald scored in the last game. Here she is again. Great play, great play. Yep, and she stayed on side. The goalkeeper was definitely out of position. Just popped it over the keeper's head, giving Holliston at the 31-minute mark, 31-30. Holliston goes up 2-0. Ball up. Burke gets a head on it. Wolfgang gets a head on it. Millis retains control. There's Burke again, and Holliston throw. Oh, sorry, Millis throw. Correction, Millis throw. That's why you're here. Mercado, Millis in the middle. Millis with a shot. Great save. Finish. Oh, and she had it. Rebound. Couldn't finish. Millis got a shot at where that came out of nowhere. Strong shot. Great save by Mary Kate Ward. Rebound was there and just put it over the crossbar. That was a big scoring opportunity for Millis that, unfortunately for them, they couldn't cash in on. Ward with the goal kick. Ball up the right side. Cruz fights for it. Ball in again. There's cleared by Sydney Mercado up to midfield. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets a foot on it. Here she goes. Fitzgerald up forward, looking for Freely. Freely in the middle. Freely causing some trouble. Yep. Millis retains control. Keeper with the save out to midfield. Millis with the ball. Cruz in pursuit. Ball forward. There's Corden. She gets a piece in it. Wolfgang to Luisi. Luisi to Cruz. Cruz forward to Freely. To Corden, to Freely. Freely on the right side. Freely, nice move, just too many touches. And throw in for Millis. Strong throw right to Hannah Wolfgang. Off the back of Freely's head. Cruz, Wolfgang forward, looking for Fitzgerald again. Fitzgerald trying to get body position. Millis retains control and stuffed by Freely. Millis throw. In Mercado retains control. Mercado in the middle. Mercado, nice move. Has space. Looks forward. Looking for Fitzgerald. Not there. There's Cruz. Comes in. Gets a body on it. And she is called for a handball. Millis free from midfield. Millis free. Ball up. Ball in. Into the center. Millis gets a body on it. Pudvinsky gets a piece of it. There's Cruz. Cruz a foot forward to Corden. There's Luisi. Luisi with space. Luisi again with space. Luisi across midfield. She's excused of that ball. Ball forward. Millis trying to retain control. There's Mercado to stuff that. Millis throw. No, that's going to be that's a Holliston throw. Sydney Mercado with the throw on the left side. Looking for Fitzgerald. We'll do it again. Just under 5 minutes till the end of the first half. Throw in Mercado, looking for Pudvinsky. Again, off Millis. It's like a 20-yard down and out. Another first down for Holliston. Wait a minute. You can't say that. Ball in. Millis retains control. Mercado and Luisi. Luisi Now has Wolfgang. Wolfgang looks to the left side, has Sydney Mercado. Sydney Mercado on the left side. Sydney Mercado moves back in the middle. Out to Wolfgang. Wolfgang back. Wolfgang again. Wolfgang still with the ball. Shot. Hits her own player. There's Mercado just to get a foot on it. And there's Alyssa Mercado also gets a foot on it. And Millis call with a hold. Good call. Alyssa Mercado made a nice play at midfield to get around that. Sydney Mercado with the free kick from just on the Millis 49-yard line. Mercado in, ball in, up and over, ball's up. Keeper retains control. Oh, and little bumping in front of the goal there by the keeper and Megan Podvinsky. There's Alyssa Mercado to ball up. Mia Wolfgang, ball forward to midfield. Millis header, Cruz in pursuit. Cruz still in pursuit. Cruz ball forward. Ball up. Millis down the left side. There's Mia Wolfgang. Shielding. She's going to shield that out. Just able to shield her out. Ward with the goal kick. Sends it up the right side. Looking for Cruz. Fitzgerald gets a foot on it to Cruz. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald ball forward. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky again. Podvinsky still in pursuit. Podvinsky with the ball on the left side. Looks in the middle. Looking for Fitzgerald. Stuffed by Millis. Millis retains control. Now coming up their left side. Corden make a nice play. Wolfgang. Wolfgang at midfield. Ball forward. Intercepted by Millis. Intercepted by Wolfgang. She pops the ball forward. There's Fitzgerald again. Fitzgerald onside. Fitzgerald. Some kind of a push, but no call by the referee at that time. That was a shoulder to shoulder. All right, here we go. Millis with the goal kick up the right side. Corden tries to make a play, and it's Holliston throw. Corden with the throw. Corden looking for Freely. There's Cruz in the middle of it. Cruz gets a foot on it. White throw. Millis throw. Strong down the left side. There's nobody there except for Mia Wolfgang. She pops it out. White throw again. Millis pressing for time. Throws down the left side. And at halftime. Holliston 2, Millis 0. And we're back for the start of the second half. Holliston leading the Millis Mohawks by a score of 2-0. Millis with the ball, sending it forward. Holliston retains control back to midfield. Holliston moving from our right to left. Millis. There's Megan Podvinsky gets a foot on it. Back to Millis. Millis looking in the left side. Ball through, intercepted by Corden. Nice play. She sends the ball up to the right side. Millis retains control. Sound coming in. Okay. Millis throw, ball down the left side. Corden, again, she gets hit and goes down. Ball up, cleared by Holliston. That was Hannah Wolfgang out looking for Maggie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's still on it. Retained by Millis. Millis sends the ball up. Corden gets the ball, foot on the ball, cleared out to the right side. Here's your throw. Millis throw. Luisi gets a head on it, sends the ball back out. Still in, still in. Pursued by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald up front. There's Freely. Millis still looks. Millis still on the left side. Sends the ball forward. Mia Wolfgang clears out. Millis throw. Cleared out again. Millis to throw it in once again. Millis with the throw. In traffic. She has a ball. Ball comes into the middle. Strong ball in the middle. It's a piece of it. Cleared by Sydney Bricado. Nice clear. Could have got a little dicey. Out to midfield. Millis back with control. Sends the ball in again. Wolfgang with a leg on it. Luisi to the right side. There's Freely. Freely keeps it. Holliston retains control. Corden with the throw. Throw. Strong throw. Ball bounces off several people's heads, and there's Corden sends the ball forward. Podvinsky in pursuit. Fitzgerald in pursuit. Out to midfield. There's Capabianco just over her head. Ball forward. There's Wolfgang. Millis in control. Wolfgang again. Wolfgang sends the ball forward. Wolfgang forward looking for Podvinsky. There she is. She gets a foot on it. Wolfgang on the left side. Wolfgang again. Or sorry, that's Podvinsky. Podvinsky again. Podvinsky in the middle. Nothing. Cleared. Wolfgang in pursuit. Cleared out to midfield. Millis on counter. Alyssa Bricado tries to get a head on it. Holliston retains control. Sydney Bricado with the throw. Ball in, looking for Hannah Wolfgang over Podvinsky's head. Still in. Ball up, and that's going to go out. Holliston will retain control. Bricado, throw in. Has Podvinsky. Podvinsky in traffic. Holliston still. Bricado. Wolfgang. Wolfgang off of Millis defender's face. There's Capabianco. She keeps the ball. There's Sydney Bricado. Nice play. Millis retains control. Throw in. Capabianco in pursuit. There's Corden. Corden gets there. Capabianco gets there. Capabianco looking for Freely. Ball comes up way forward. There's Bricado. Alyssa Bricado clears it out, and that's going to go out. Millis will keep control of the ball. Millis throw. Alyssa Bricado, Sydney Bricado. Sydney Bricado retains control. She clears out. Millis will throw it again. Millis with the throw again. Into traffic. Wolfgang. Wolfgang to Mia Wolfgang. Mia Wolfgang looks at, she's got Megan Podvinsky. Podvinsky sends the ball forward looking for Freely. Not a bad ball. There's Freely in pursuit. Looked like Fitzgerald. Cordon. Millis with control. Millis sends the ball forward. There's Capabianco. She sends the ball forward looking for Fitzgerald. Nothing. Ball back in. Wolfgang. Luisi there. Oh, it's Ferrantino. Ferrantino gets a shot off. It's blocked by Hannah Wolfgang. Fitzgerald up. Ball cleared way forward. Millis sends the ball up the left side. Still in. Mia Wolfgang clears it out. Millis throw. Millis throw. Millis retains control. Step in by Bricado. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky trying to get a foot on it. Nothing. There's Freely. Freely on the right side. Still has control. Still has control. Brings it back. Looks for Luisi. Nice play. Luisi with space. Luisi again. Luisi looking forward to Podvinsky. Had an opportunity there, just couldn't cash in. Holliston throw, Corden with the throw. There's Luisi. There's Corden. Corden again with the throw. Podvinsky goes down, gets a head on it, and they call it.
With the kick. It's in their range.
So looks like we have a free kick. It's going to be Sydney Bricado taking it. As we said earlier, Sydney Bricado's got one of the strongest legs in the league. From the right side. And here she is. It's up. Hits it hard. Just wide to the left. And Millis with the goal kick sends it out. Holliston will retain control at midfield. 8 minutes into the second half. Throw by Corden. Ball still in. And looks like it's going to be Millis's ball. Millis with the throw. Capabianco gets a foot on it. Luisi with a head on it sends it back Holliston direction. There's Capabianco again. Corden challenges and Millis retains control. Millis throw. There we go. Looks like it was an illegal throw. I couldn't really see it. There's Corden with the Holliston throw. Strong throw and just loses it, and it slips out of her hand. And now Millis with the throw. Back in. Ball stays in. Ball stays in. And now it's Holliston throw. Yeah, this is that kind of soccer we were talking about. Just keep throwing it. And now Millis turns it over, and they're throwing it in. Header by Wolfgang. Freely. Freely sends the ball out, and it'll be another throw in. Millis throw. She looks in the middle. Ball comes in the middle. There's Bricado. She retains control, sends it back out to midfield. Podvinsky in pursuit. Podvinsky again. Podvinsky double teamed. There she goes. Podvinsky down the left side. Again, she got space on the left side. She's challenged, and ball gets pushed out by Millis. Be a Holliston throw in the Millis end. There's Bricado with the throw. She throws. Podvinsky has her foot on it. Podvinsky again. Loses it. Here comes Millis the other way. Hannah Wolfgang. Millis sends the ball up and just wide and outside. Holliston throw. Corden throws to Freely. Corden steps in and Millis takes control. Nope. A wide throw. She throws down the sideline. And that'll roll out and become a goal kick. There comes Ward with the goal kick. Just 10 minutes into the half. Holliston leads by a score of 2-0. Ward out to about the over Freely's head. Freely battles for it, and it's going to be white throw. Millis with the throw, throws back to the middle. Hannah Wolfgang steps out of nowhere and gets a piece of it. There's Fitzgerald, she gets a foot on it. Back to Wolfgang, she gets a head on it. Back to Fitzgerald, not bad. There's Fitzgerald on the right side. Fitzgerald on the right side gets it taken away from her by Millis. Nice play by that defender. She gets the ball sent up, and there's Mia Wolfgang, and just deflected out of bounds. It'll be a Holliston throw. Cordon with the throw. Throw in, looking for Freely. Freely retains control, gets a foot on it. And Holliston keeps the ball. Cordon again with the throw. Cordon throws over Freely's head. Ball stays in. There's Cordon. Ball goes over her head, cleared by Millis. There's Wolfgang and Alyssa Mercado. She plays back to her keeper. Ward sends it out to midfield. Strong kick out to Millis. Cordon bounces over her head and just out of bounds. It'll be Millis retains control. Millis throw. They like throwing down that left side. Throws in. There's Alyssa Mercado and Louisi. Sydney Mercado misses the ball. Here's Hannah Wolfgang. Cleared out. Yeah. White retains control. Hannah Wolfgang made a nice recovery. Throw in. There's the ball sent in. Off Putvinsky. Millis keeps the ball. Millis throwing in quickly. Millis throws. Looks down the side. Alyssa Mercado clears. Millis again. Millis in front of by the Holliston goal. Strong throw long into the middle. Millis player gets a head on it. Wolfgang gets a head on it. Ball pops up. There's Freely. Freely gets her body on it and just goes out. Millis retains control. Millis throw. Millis retains control. Changes sides. She goes back. Millis with the ball. Coming down the right side. Cleared. Millis throw just by the flag. Millis throw in. Challenged by Mercado. Ball in. Just gets a piece of it. And it's going to be a Millis throw again. Saves the corner. Millis throws in. There's Mercado. Clears it outside. Just gets it out to about the 40-yard line. Millis challenged in the middle. Sends the ball forward to the right side. There's Mercado. Mercado steps up. Clears back to Putvinsky. Putvinsky retains control, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. Sydney Mercado with the throw. Sydney Mercado throws in. There's Millis. Millis steps in. Millis still on the attack. Alyssa Mercado steps in. Ball in. Millis battling in. Ball heads back out to midfield to Fitzgerald. There's Louisi. Louisi sends the ball way forward. She's got Hannah Wolfgang coming down the left side. Hannah Wolfgang again. Ball still in. Wolfgang keeps it. Wolfgang at the end line sends the ball up. Just out. It's going to be a goal kick by Millis. Ellie Burke comes in for Addie Capabianco to play the defensive mid. Millis goal kick. Wolfgang gets a foot on it, pokes it back. Cleared. Millis throw. Out to midfield. There's Ellie Burke. Ellie Burke sends it forward to the middle. Bad header. There's Freely. Freely in front of the goal. Finish. Oh, and Fitzgerald. Freely got a kick. Keeper got a piece of it. And Fitzgerald was there for the rebound. Fitzgerald with her second goal of the game. It was an unfortunate mistake by the Millis defender, popping that ball with her head. Just sent it back. Freely was there. Just got a piece of it. Keeper made a nice save, but couldn't stop the rebound. Holliston takes a score lead of 3-0 at the 17-minute mark. Millis in control on the left side. Sends the ball forward. Still in. Alyssa Bricado clears it forward. Millis throw. Millis throws in. And Holliston retains control. Ball went off a Millis player. Corden throws. Millis player intercepts. Wolfgang. There's Freely. Ellie Burke battles, tries to get in on, just misses. Millis with control in front at the 40. Millis sends the ball forward. Sydney Bricado steps up, pops the ball way up. There's Fitzgerald in the back, and there's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky with space and no more space. Sends the ball forward looking for Freely. Ball clears to the left side. There's nobody there. We have two subs coming in. Freely and Fitzgerald are going to come out, and Drohan. And Ava Bergeloff come in. There's Ava Bergeloff with the ball. Ava Bergeloff looks in, sends the ball in, gets it off. Not bad. Saved by the keeper. Keeper to clear. She sends it out to Millis. Keeper sends it out to midfield. Alyssa Bricado's there, as is Hannah Wolfgang. Burke in pursuit, just out of bounds. Millis throw. Millis throw in. Millis retains control. Ball sends forward. There's Wolfgang. Mia Wolfgang sends the ball forward. She's looking. Intercepted by Millis. Comes up, there's Burke. There's Drohan. Drohan to Louisi. Louisi sends the ball forward. Bergeloff in pursuit. They play to the keeper. Keeper plays. She pops it up. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky forward to Bergeloff. Bergeloff is offsides. Ouch. Okay. Offsides Holliston. Free kick. Millis out. There's Pudvinsky. There's Bergeloff. Millis sends the ball forward. Ball up. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang gets the ball intercepted. Here comes Millis. Wolfgang tries to recover. Here comes Louisi. Louisi sends the ball forward to Millis defender. Again, Millis sends back. Millis to the midfield. Millis in. Bricado tries to get a head on it, just gets it up. Here's Millis with control. Looks like a shooter. Oh, and Millis is there. She was onside. Ball got through, got past the defender, and the Millis just came in and put the ball just past Mary Kate Ward. Well, Millis is on the board. So at just before the 20-minute mark, Millis scores, and we have a timeout on the field. I think the timeout was called by Millis. 20 minutes, 36 some odd seconds. And we're off. Louisi, she's got space, she gets bumped. They call it. So it looks like it's going to be Bricado taking the kick. here she goes. She can reach this. Mercado gets it up. There's the ball in. There's O'Neill down the left side, just out of reach. It's going to be a goal kicked by Millis. Millis player sends it out. O'Neill in pursuit. O'Neill and Bergeloff. There's Hannah Wolfgang. Just gets a piece of it. It's going to be Millis ball. Millis throw a ball in. There's Wolfgang. There's Mercado. Louisi. Millis still retaining control. Ball gets up forward. There it is. That's Jordan Ferrantino. She's still got the ball. Ferrantino looks. Sends a ball in the middle. There she is. Cleared by Burke. There's O'Neill. Burke just gets headed, sends back the other way. There's Mercado. Ball getting muscled forward. There it is. Ball, Millis still in pursuit. There's Louisi. Louisi looking to, there's O'Neill. Ball up. That's Wolfgang. There's Drohan. Just gets a piece of it. O'Neill. There's Corden. Nice play by Corden. She looks forward and cleared by Millis. It's going to be a Holliston throw. And here they go. Holliston throw. Looking for Bergeloff. Bergeloff gets her head on it again. And the ball comes forward. Millis. Mercado to Wolfgang in the middle. Wolfgang with space. She looks for Burke. Burke tries to send the ball through. Just not enough on it. Ball comes back the other way. Just out. Holliston throw. Mercado with the throw. Mercado with the throw. Looking for Wolfgang. Header. It's going to turn over to Millis. Millis throw. Here we go. Millis throw, ball in. There's Wolfgang trying to get around. There's Mercado. Mercado sends the ball forward. Here they go. And they're off to the race. It's going to be a little too much. That keeper's going to control that. Here comes Millis. She sends the ball out to just about midfield. And there's Burke, gets a head on it. There's Drohan. Drohan up the right side. Drohan has the ball, sends the ball in. Just not enough on it. Ball forward. Burke to Louisi. There's Cordon on the outside. There's Bergeloff. Bergeloff with the ball forward. She gets cut off, shielded. Just too much shielding. Too much of a shield by number 7. Millis with the ball. Sends it up. There's Cordon. She fights for it. Again. Louisi. Burke. Forward. Burke again. Burke. There's ball in. Ball in the middle. There's Bergeloff. Louisi. Louisi with the ball. Louisi with a move. Louisi still with the ball. Looks for Wolfgang. Wolfgang at the 20. Makes a move inside. She's got space. Shoots. Drohan to keep it. She keeps it in. There's Burke to Drohan. She looks for Louisi. Louisi around the outside. Just too much. Too much feet. 15 minutes left to play in the game. Holliston leads by a score of 3-1. Here comes the Millis goal kick. And the ball's out. Ball's out. Louisi. There's Bricado. Wolfgang. There's a nice ball by Wolfgang on the outside, looking to keep that ball in. Millis throw. Ball's still out. They are having a hard time throwing the ball. Throwing the ball. A lot of throw-ins. Some replacements come back in. Pudvinsky, Fitzgerald, and Freely are back in. And Bricado with the throw. Strong throw. Millis retains control. Millis still with the ball. Millis looks forward. They just get a big dose of Sidney Bricado. And Millis again. Millis intercepts. Still trying to come down that line. There's Freely. Freely with the ball. Freely loses it. Ball gets sent in again. Alyssa Bricado gets ahead to Ellie Burke. Played back. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky with space, with more space. Pudvinsky forward. Pudvinsky forward. Sends the ball across. Looking for, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes down, no call. And Millis brings the ball back. Ball up. Millis again, one touch. Just can't get past Mia Wolfgang. Wolfgang again in pursuit. And it's going to be Millis's ball. Millis with the throw. Millis throws the outside. Corden on the outside. There's Hannah Wolfgang. Pops it up. That ball stays in. Still in. Fitzgerald in pursuit. Fitzgerald pressuring. Fitzgerald gets a position. Not too bad. They call a foul on her. It's going to be a Millis kick. And here's the kick. Ball in, ball up. Wolfgang gets a foot on it. Millis sends it out. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Corden with the throw to Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky retains control. Corden steps up, makes a nice play. To Louisi. Louisi gets bumped, but she retains control. Looking for Pudvinsky. There's Pudvinsky. She keeps it in. Pudvinsky down the left side. Pudvinsky still with the ball. Pudvinsky still with the ball. Into traffic, loses it. And here comes Millis on the counter. Corden steps up, makes a nice play. Good challenge. Throw into Pudvinsky. She makes a nice play. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang gets tripped. No call. Oh, they called it.
Go, Sydney.
So Holliston will get a free kick.
Kick, Sydney.
Holliston's going to get a free kick. It's going to be Bricado taking this kick.
Go, put it in.
Bricado from the left side. She has this kind of distance. Ball's up. Ball goes up. Send it right to the keeper. Keeper sends it out. We're out to midfield. There's over Burke's head. Wolfgang gets a head on it. Burke gets a piece of it. And there's Louisi. Louisi sends the ball forward. There's Fitzgerald, gets a head on it. Pudvinsky in pursuit. Pudvinsky gets position. Pudvinsky down the left side. Looking. And Pudvinsky loses it. It's a white throw. It's going to be a Millis throw. We're approaching the 10-minute mark here. Millis throw. Wolfgang. Pudvinsky. Fitzgerald sends it out. There's Burke. Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky has a... Oh, no, that was Wolfgang. Excuse me. Hannah Wolfgang gets a good jump on that ball, and they get called for the penalty. Here comes Mercado with a free kick at the Holliston 35-yard line. It's like a 35-yard field goal. And the kick. Sends it in, strong. Nobody's there. Keeper makes a nice save. Millis keeper sends it out to midfield. High ball in the air, ball bounces. Mercado gets bumped. Wolfgang gets bumped. Ball gets sent back out. There's Fitzgerald. She just gets a piece of it. Here comes Freely. Millis keeper, they play back to her. She sends it out on the left side. It's going to be Holliston ball. Sydney Mercado with the throw. Mercado throw. She looks in. Falls to Fitzgerald's feet, but it's out. Millis throw. Luisi gets a head on it. Luisi again. Freely sends it forward. Ball forward, too strong. It's going to go to the Millis keeper. Ball out to midfield. Bounces Luisi. Luisi again. Corden gets a piece under the foot of Wolfgang. Fitzgerald. Millis pushing forward. Can't get the ball through. There's Burke. There's Burke. Millis again comes forward. Ferrantino, there's Wolfgang. Wolfgang tries to send up the right side, just too wide to the right. Throw in, Wolfgang gets a head on it. Millis gets a head on it, and it's going to get turned over to Holliston. Mercado throw. Looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald keeps it. And it's going to be Millis throw. A Millis free kick. I think they called a foul on Fitzgerald. Millis takes the free kick. Ball comes up to midfield. Over the head of Freely. Over the head of Luisi. Not over the head of Sydney Mercado. Send the ball in. And, keeper was there. She got a piece of it. Ward tried to get it. She missed it. But then it was cleared by Alyssa Mercado. Millis in the corner. Burke sends it out. Ball stays in, retained by Millis. Millis has the ball. There's Luisi to intercept. Luisi with the ball. Luisi sends the ball looking for Freely. Freely, contact. Holliston keeps the ball. Mercado throw. And here's your throw. It's going to be another free kick down the Millis end. That's a midfield. There's Luisi. Freely. She can't control it. Millis keeps it, sends it forward. There's Mercado to clear it. On the left side, Millis throw. There's Jordan Ferrantino takes a shot wide to the right. As we're approaching the 5-minute mark. kick. She sends the ball out to about the Holliston 40. It's tipped. And there's Wolfgang, sends it forward. Fitzgerald looking for it. She gets a head on it. Fitzgerald looking, still with it. And pushed out by Millis. Going to be a Holliston throw. Throw in, Millis gets a head on it. That's Luisi. Luisi can't control it. Millis keeps it. And off Holliston's going to be a Millis throw. Ball up, still in. Mia Wolfgang just can't keep it in. Oh, pushes it off the Millis player. It's going to be a Holliston throw. There's Mercado. She looks down the right side. And we're going to do some more throwing and heading it out of bounds. Mercado into Burke. Burke forward, has Luisi, gets a piece, tries to push it, nothing. Over the head of Freely. There's Mercado stepping in, clean, and goes out. It's going to be Millis's ball. Millis with the throw. Mercado, ball never went in, and Mercado gets to throw it. And here we go again. Burke with the header to the foot of the Millis player. She tries to send it forward. Still in on the left side. Mercado, ball out. Millis throw. Millis keeps the ball. Mercado, it's controlled. Oh, so we called a foul there. All right, so it's going to be a Millis free kick from about the 10-yard line on the left-hand side of Millis. Ball up and in. Good strong kick. Punched out by Ward. And there's Hannah Wolfgang. She's got space. She taps it forward to Podvinsky. She's not there. Podvinsky keeps it. Just couldn't turn it. Burke steps up. Burke keeps it. There's Wolfgang on the left side. Not enough space. Just too hard. Goal kick. Podvinsky on the outside. Podvinsky in pursuit. There's Wolfgang. Fitzgerald's there. Millis keeps. A nice tackle by Wolfgang. Wolfgang with a slide tackle. Ball comes out. Millis ball. There's Burke to intercept. Burke to Freely. Freely keeps it. Freely keeps it. Still in the middle. Freely. Freely looks. Freely's got, too strong. Was looking for Fitzgerald. Millis goal kick. Ball out. Freely in pursuit. There's Corden. She gets turned. She regains control. Sends it forward to Podvinsky. Podvinsky on the outside. Podvinsky still on the outside. Podvinsky still taking it down the left side. Podvinsky in. She's got Freely. Freely gets a shot off. Just gets blocked. There's Luisi. One time. Yeah! Yes. Luisi one times it. Right past the Millis keeper. Holliston goes up by a score of 4-1. That was all Pudvinsky taking that ball down the side. Had a nice ball in. Freely just couldn't get that shot off. The rebounded off. And there was Luisi to finish it. We're getting close to running out of time. There's Ferrantino trying to take the ball up by herself. She looks outside. There's Bricado. Bricado still on the outside. And that's it, folks. So thank you for watching the Holliston Cable Access TV. This is John Drohan along with Eric Bricado. Have a good evening. The final score at Kamitian Field, Holliston Panthers 4, Millis Mohawks 1.